Hey, it's James from Marketing for Restaurants. Welcome to episode 72 of Secret Sauce, the Restaurant Marketing Podcast, day 5 of the 7-day Restaurant Marketing Challenge. Let's run an ad on Facebook. Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to run an ad on Facebook today, and I know that should excite some of you. It's probably going to inspire fear for most of you because it's generally accepted now that you need to be throwing a little bit of money at some of your posts to be able to get any traction whatsoever with them. And we also know, based on the anecdotal evidence that we've collected from talking to a lot of restaurants, but more importantly, from actually doing some studies, we know that probably about 5% of restaurants are running paid campaigns to their Facebook page for the posts that they're putting up. Now, I think that this is really exciting because it means that virtually no one else in the restaurant industry is doing this. This is your moment to shine. This is the time that you are going to really get out there in front of the target audience that you want to be in front of because no one else is doing it. I say it fairly often that every afternoon there is a battle fought about where I'm going to have dinner. And the amazing thing is that virtually no one turns up to that fight. I am, like most people, most likely going to be heading home for food. But there is no one who comes out with a special or with an offer or some sort of tactic to try and get me to change my mind and provide the opportunity for me to go, you know what, I'd really like to go to this restaurant. That meal looks really nice. How about we go out and try this meal? No one does that. And there are some restaurants out there. A lot of it is just because we're really busy. I think Tina would quite appreciate it if I said, you know what, how about we go out for dinner tonight? But people aren't giving me the opportunity to have that conversation because they're not doing it. Our Facebook is the perfect medium for doing this. And we see people having success, starting to run those ads from about 12 o'clock onwards where people are going to start thinking about, I'm nearly finished work, going to be heading home soon. What's for dinner? It's going to be something boring. Particularly if I'm cooking it, might not only be boring, it might taste really awful as well. So we want to run an ad on Facebook. Now, we're not talking about anything overly complicated, but we don't want to boost the post. I think that you can do a little bit better than just boosting the post. And the process is actually pretty easy. So you log on to your Facebook page for your restaurant. And then in the top right-hand corner, there's going to be a little down arrow. From there, you're going to go create an ad. And if you haven't run an ad before, well, Facebook's going to want a credit card. That's fine. We're not talking about sheep stations here. We're not going to be spending a huge amount of money on this campaign. I would recommend $2 to $3 a day for maybe a week to see how it goes, to see what sort of effect that you're going to get. And we're going to boost the post that we put up on day 3 of the 7-day challenge. So hopefully it was a menu item. Now, the interesting thing is take a note of how it's gone so far, so how many people have seen it. And this is going to be a function of 2 things. One, how good a post it is. So have you created something that is ridiculously cool on Facebook? That's the first component of it. Now, the other one is how many people will like your page. If you've got 3 people liking your page, probably none of them saw it. So it's very difficult to get any traction. And what I wanted to do is to give you, now we're actually starting to look at the effectiveness of some of the marketing that you're doing. So have a look at the reach that post has got. And now what we're going to do is going to run an ad and let that run for a few days. And then you're going to see how well the post will go after you throw a little bit of money at it. It really is pay to play these days. It's a lot more difficult to get any organic traffic out of your posts unless they're really, really, really good. So once you click on create an ad, it's going to ask you what you want to do. I would click on engagement. So this is where you want to get people to engage with an ad that you've got. So we're going to go with post engagement. Put a campaign name in there. So ideally the name of the menu item that you put up there. The next bit is where we talk about the targeting. So just put your suburb in and for where you are and a very local version. So you might only want to do 10 miles around there and then put the budget. Now you can put a start and end date in. What I like to do is I like to just put in, how much I'm going to run on a daily basis. So I would put $3 in there. You then click continue. It's then going to want you to put in what post it is, and it should bring up the latest post. So put that post in, and that is pretty much it. That's all you need to do. It's a simple process. It's not overly complicated. A lot of marketing companies like to make out that it's really complicated, but it's not that complicated. If you need any help with that, obviously you can hit us up on Facebook. We do have our course, $99, running your first Facebook ad. What we do is we spend about 2.5 hours going through how to create some content, some tools that you can use to create the content, as well as some really in-depth targeting options. You don't need to do that. If you want to get better at it, obviously have a look at the course. Hit us up if you need some more information on that. But all we really want to do is to just drive a little bit of engagement on that post. So you should be able to do that first up. The email for the campaign, for the 7-day marketing challenge, will have a few more resources in there. So that is about it. So what we're looking to do is to run an ad to the post that you put up a couple of days ago, just to see what sort of engagement that we can get. You have an outstanding day, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Want more customers for your restaurant, cafe or takeout? Every month, our marketing tools and information are used by thousands of restaurant owners just like you to help them find more customers and turn them into repeat customers. All of our tools and information is designed specifically for restaurant owners. We know you don't have a lot of time to spend marketing or learning complicated procedures, so our tools are quick and easy to use. If you're looking to increase your revenue and profits or want to work less hours, check out marketingforrestaurants.com.